Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Buffy issue number 37, Last Gleaming, part 2. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now this issue is part of the last story arc in Buffy season 8, before we get a long wait before season 9. And with the previous few issues, we've kind of had this story arc thrown at us, and we really don't know what's going on. Issue number 37 is kind of an attempt to explain what's going on. In the last issue, Spike shows up, takes Buffy away with him, while Angel goes off to fight with the Slayers, and he kind of tells Buffy that he needs to bring her to Sunnydale to deal with the seed. Not much is told about what the seed is, a small little explanation but not much, and then we get a picture of the Master, which I still think is kind of random and unnecessary, but anyways, moving on. I mean, seeing that he was staked and his bones were destroyed, but whatever, moving on. Issue 37. I can't really tell you what the story is so far, because the story is just basically them traveling. It's more or less an attempt to try to explain things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point out some key points for you so that you can understand what's going on and where this story arc is going. Now, this is going to have some spoilers in there, so if you don't want to hear the spoilers, then just jump to the end where I tell you exactly whether or not you should get this. Basically, Angel goes off to help out with the Slayers, and Buffy talks to Spike, and Spike tries to explain what the seed is a bit more. And the analogy he uses is that the seed is like a cork, and it's preventing all evil and magic and demons from popping out and destroying the world. What needs to be done is Buffy needs to go there and prevent the cork from being taken out, prevent the seed from being removed. While this is happening, Willow goes into one of her trances that she has, and she meets that blue thing. I'm not really sure what it is, a demon, a vision, a master, I don't know, the blue person. She meets her, and the blue person basically tells her that the only way to prevent shit from going down is to destroy the cork, destroy the seed. By destroying the seed, the world won't be destroyed. However, there'll be no magic and no demons, and very little Slayers are going to be left. There'll be some vampires, but really, it'll be the end of magic. So Willow wakes up, and she tells Buffy to protect the cork, but not to destroy it. So we kind of get to see a little shadiness come from Willow. Kind of funny, we get this shadiness that's coming from Willow right after Willow yells at Angel for being shady himself. But anyways, moving on. Buffy and Spike, along with everyone else, attacks the Master in Sunnydale, and then it cuts to Angel talking to that voice again, and it's revealed that the voice is actually the universe that him and Buffy created. But it couldn't talk to him in its normal form because it wasn't created yet. So how could it talk? That's like a time paradox. Anyways, and it ends kind of there. So, on to the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. Well, there are a few good things about this. One is they're actually trying to connect this to Frey, about the Slayer's last stand against magic, and it's not Buffy. If you read this issue, you'll find out that it's actually a different Slayer, but a Slayer's last stand, and the Slayer falls, but it closes up the hole in dimension to magic, and there's no magic in the world, which is basically what Frey's universe is like in the future. We also get to see shades of Willow turning evil, turning dark. Again, it's shades of the future where Frey is. So we get to see some connection between Buffy and Frey. Finally. And Spike is Spike. He's nice in this. I like how Spike's written. It's very nicely done. Downside. Ready? 1. Well, putting just the ridiculousness of this story aside, everyone is still oh so out of character. Still so out of character. For example, Buffy is still kind of loopy and a sexual crazy girl, although she has the explanation that Twilight's influencing her, but that's not an excuse. That's like a cop-out. Buffy's acting ridiculously out of character. Willow is acting out of character, because Willow basically yells at Angel a few issues ago about everything he's had part in, with being Twilight, or in the whole Twilight stuff. And then she goes in, it seems as though she's starting to turn dark again. Of course, I could be wrong. She could not turn dark, but, I mean, she knows that destroying the seed is the only way to preventing all this shit from going down, and she doesn't want to destroy the seed. So, her character's out of character. I don't even want to start with Xander and Dawn. They're just out in their own universe. The only one that's really in character, Spike. That's about it. The story is still way too over the top. Now, Angel After the Fall was over the top, but it was done nicely, and it had a satisfying ending that kind of resolved everything. I feel as though when everything's said and done with Buffy Season 8 and Season 9, we're not going to have that satisfying ending. Things will go down that people won't like, and it's going to affect the characters and affect the fans. Whether or not you should get this, it's better than the last issue. I can say that. It does a little bit more explanation about what's going on. However, as for an individual issue itself, it just didn't impress me at all. I'm very disappointed with how Season 8's been going on. It's just been so a mess. They might just have to whitewash every character in this. Maybe go back in time and fix up, or I don't know. Or maybe not make it canon anymore, because this is really affecting my enjoyment of Buffy, Angel, and all these other people as characters. It really is. So with that said, if you're into the story arc so far, you might as well get it. It's going to explain a few things. But it's not good. With that said, I'm going to end this video here. Xander saying peace out for now.